Hello, and welcome to the Provisor Technologies booth at the 2011 Process Expo in Chicago, Illinois. My name is Tom Tonra, and I'm the Provisor Technologies product manager for our forming line of equipment, Formax. We'd like to thank you for joining us today for our presentation of Industry Changers in Action and the official introduction of two new pieces of forming technology, the Vertex 1000 and the Novamax 500. The Vertex 1000 is rotary forming as only Formax can do it. At the very beginning of the design process, we started off with a very specific list of goals that we needed to achieve with this piece of forming equipment. And they started with the highest level of food safety, the highest level of product quality, and the highest level of productivity. But we also wanted to key in on features like cost of ownership, improved ease of operation, and ease of maintenance. And we wanted to highlight some significant sustainability features on this piece of equipment. It starts off with the elimination of hydraulics from the forming process completely. Hydraulic forming is very dependable, but it also generates a lot of heat. And with that heat, you need a high volume of water to take the heat back out of the hydraulic oil. Our forming process now starts with twin servo-driven feed screws, which feed the product into a proven dual lobe pump. The design of this pump is based off of the proven Beehive AccuPump. The cost of ownership of this pump is very, very minimal. The product is fed through the Y tube into our forming drum. Unlike other forming drums in the industry that are made out of sintered metal, this drum does not require high volumes of water or special chemicals to clean and to sanitize. Our knockout drive system is also servo driven, so you have very dependable, very repeatable performance. The drum itself is also driven by a servo motor, so that we have exact control over the position of all of the feed components at all times. The width of the forming drum of the Vertex 1000 is 1,000 millimeters or 1 meter across. In this case, we have 19 nuggets in a row with 16 rows around the circumference of the drum, which produces up to 9,000 portions per minute at the maximum speed of 30 RPM. You can achieve production rates of up to 18,000 pounds an hour. The Novamax 500 uses the same product delivery system, feed screws, and pump as the Vertex 1000, completely eliminating hydraulics from the forming process. The pump has two dual lobe rotors, which allow for very large muscle pieces to be fed into the pump with the minimum amount of product degradation. The pump box is a single piece billet, which eliminates leakage in the product area. One of the key features of the Novamax 500 is it uses all of the existing F19 tooling. Moleplates, knockout assemblies, flat moleplates are three-dimensional. All existing moleplates are used on this piece of equipment. We have reduced the amount of wear parts throughout the drive system by over 50%, reducing your cost of ownership and the time required to produce or provide routine maintenance. For any questions or any information on either the Vertex 1000 or the Novamax 500 or any other Provisor equipment, please contact your local Provisor Technologies representative. Thank you.